Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here at Baxter Cycle, the mighty mini-tropolis of Marnie, Iowa. Look what we have out today. This is a Royal Enfield Himalayan Scram 411 customer bike. This is what a stock one looks like, or one that's close to stock. This is one that's been modified by the customer. He is just having this in for a service work today, and I thought it was really well done. I like everything he's done to it. Just really quick, a 411 Scram is a 411cc single overhead cam, 9.5:1 compression, single cylinder, air-cooled, oil-cooled engine. Produces about 24 horsepower, about 24 foot-pounds of torque, and that's about 32 newton meters. Has a 5-speed transmission, 300 millimeter disc brake on the front with a 2-piston bi-bree. On the back, it's got a 240 millimeter single disc, single piston bi-bree. I love the spoke wheels, of course, just gorgeous. 41 millimeter forks. The amount of travel on the front is 7.5 inches. That's about 190 millimeters. On the back, it's about 7.1 inches. It's a monoshock on the back. That's about 180 millimeters. Ground clearance on something like this is about 7.9 inches, or about 200 millimeters. Wheelbase 57.3 inches. That's 1,455 millimeters. Seat height is 31.3 inches, or 195 millimeters. Fuel tank capacity 4 gallons. I have one of these, by the way. That's my Himalayan over yonder. And the wet weight, and this is really important, wet weight on this is 408 pounds. That's roughly 182 kilograms wet. That's other things different about this motorcycle. It's got a 19-inch 100 by 90 front tire versus the 21/90 on the standard Himalayan. On the rear, it's the same tire. It's a 120/90/17. Just a really neat thing, isn't it? Hey, let me gear up and let's take this hot rod for a ride. Wahoo! Feels tight. It just got out of the tune-up, so they've got everything adjusted just perfectly. Very nice, very nice. If you're in the market for a newer used Royal Enfield, Triumph, or classic British bike of any type, get yourself over here to Baxter Cycle in the mighty mini-tropolis of Marnie, Iowa, or go to baxtercycle.com. They've got gear, apparel, backpacks, boots, you name it, they've got it. This thing sounds good. This has a Royal Enfield precision muffler on it. Let's go the other way. Boy, it turns on a dime. Compared to the regular Enfield, compared to the regular Himalayan, this has a 19-inch front tire, so it's a lot more responsive as far as that goes. Seems to be a lot lighter in the front. I love the sound. I also really like this. I wish I had this on my Himalayan. Maybe the next one, right? Very nice shifting transmission. I think the newer ones shift better than the older ones. This is a couple years newer than mine. Let's do a little spin test here. I think this was, what did I say, 57.3 inches? Can't remember the wheelbase, but it was pretty short. But look at that. Just so nice, so nice. Good pickup. Compared to a standard Himalayan, this is about 40 pounds lighter, same engine, and it just seems to have a lot more juice, you know, but it handles lighter and it seems to pick up a lot better. And I think the transmissions on these newer ones, are both the new regular Himalayan and the Scram, are smoother than the older ones like mine. Handling is superb on these. My gosh, we've got traffic today. What a grin, what a grin. I love the sound. You know, it's got that precision, Enfield precision pipe on there. Very nice. Check this out. It just spins like a, oh, beautiful, beautiful. I like the bar end mirrors. I like this a lot. This is certainly the better handling of the two Himalayans, and I really like the dash on these. You know, everything is more centralized. It's got the big analog gauge on the outside, sweeping outside. Then it's got that dollar coin size center, the large dollar coin, Eisenhower dollar coin, with the fuel gauge, gear indicator, time, trip meter, A and B, and odometer. Over here to the right is a nav system that works with your phone. This fellow's done a lot of extras here, and we'll when we get back, we'll talk about that. That's why I chose this bike. I had a almost stock one that I was going to do the video on today, but this one was available. So we're doing a video of opportunity with this one. Very, very, very nice. Always a lot of fun riding a Scram. This one was particularly fun. He's got a lot of little goodies on this. We'll kind of go through that here. Let's start with the front. He's raised the front fender up about 3/4 of an inch. He's got the headlight guard right here. Nifty little windshield. Jumping down here, engine guards, master cylinder protector right here. Enfield precision muffler. I like that a lot. That has very good sound. Now this is really cool. These are for his GV bags, and these came from GV. It's kind of hard to do, but you pop this up and this whole bar comes off. So if you don't want to travel with the bags on and you don't want these bars on, you can take them off. Comes up no trouble. Jumping over here to this side, he's got the oil guard on the front. Up here, he's got these tech levers, the quad lock for his phone. He's put this on here. He's also got the brake reservoir upgraded cap. And I think I noticed this too, the oil filler cap right there. Very nice on his part, huh? I like it. So one thing that he added that's actually not an ad, but a takeaway, is if you look at this compared to the, I'll put a picture of the stock bike in here right now. Right through here, look through here. He did a delete on the, I don't know what those are called, but he took these little pieces off of here. I think the ones he had were red and he took them off. He said he liked the way it looked without them. So, and I'd have to agree, it does look nice. I like it both ways, but very nice. He also took the pads, the rubber pads off of here. He wanted the grippier foot pegs. Very well done, I think. What do y'all think? Oh, and the bar end mirrors. Maybe I mentioned that already. But very nicely done. If this were my motorcycle, would I do anything else? You know, I would immediately say maybe a bigger windshield, but he drove this 2 hours to get here and he said it ran just fine. I also like the taller seat, but you know, this is probably just fine as it is. You know, let's take a look at this real quick. I know I talked about this a bit, but you know, the dash, get you a good look in there. Fuel light, battery light, engine light, ABS light. You know, if you look right in there, you can see the fuel gauge on the top, the clock, the gear indicator, and then right here is the odometer. Pushing this button here, you can change that to trip A, trip B, and then back to odometer. That's all done with this button here. So let's talk about switchgear right quick. Flash to pass button, high lows, blinkers, horn. On this side it's the kill run switch, hazard lights, and the start switch. I like it. Very well done. You know, a bike like this is just a whole bunch of fun. You know, this has everything a guy needs to just go out and enjoy the ride, you know. I'm very impressed with these kind of things. I like these. I've got a Himalayan of my own. I just love it. I've got over 24,000 on mine. So these are, you know, dependable. I've had no trouble with them. And by the way, they come with a 3-year unlimited mile warranty. So, you know, very good. Anyhow, if you are interested in something like this, a new or used Royal Enfield, Triumph, classic British bike of any type, get yourself over to Baxter Cycle. Go to baxtercycle.com. Make sure you tell them Fuzzy Biker sent you. Now, it's a great day out there. And guess what? I'm going to go for a ride. Wahoo!